Hello everyone and welcome to Crypto Night, the crypto investor channel. I'm Boris, so let's dive in. I'm with Colton today. Hello Colton.
Hey Boris, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the Kryptonite channel, everyone. Let's dive right in. Today we'll be talking about Solana. Can you give us a little synopsis on the project and their tokenomics, Boris?
Yeah, Solana, a nail one. It's really doing well, as people have seen over the past few weeks. The Sol token is the token for Solana. It was at a all-time high at $259 back in November 2021. The all-time low was 50 cents in May 2020. So in 1 year, it went from 50 cents to $259. And then it went all the way back down a year ago, around December, back down to $8. So it dropped from $259 at the end of 2021 to $8 at the bottom in 2022, and now a year later it has rebounded. We're almost at $48, around $48 now. They currently have a market cap of $18 billion. They're now ranked number 7 on CoinGecko Marketcap. They have a huge volume, 1.6 billion dollars exchange in 24 hours. And yesterday there was a funny news where they said some guy had transferred $11 million worth of Solana onto Binance, probably to sell. Usually you move your coin to an exchange to sell them. And they're like, is that going to drop the price of Solana? It's just ridiculous. $11 million on almost $1.7 billion a day of trading volume is going to do nothing. It's going to move it by 2 cents. I mean, even if he dumps it all at once. But circulating supply is 420 million coins. The total supply is 461 million coins. There is no max supply. However, they do reduce the number of tokens that they are releasing every year. They're trying to make sure that there's not too much inflation on Solana. They have 11.5 million active accounts. They're doing a lot of NFTs. They are close to 22 million NFT minted. And the average cost of a transaction is 0.00025 cents, so fractions of a penny per transaction. So it's extremely cheap whenever you transfer Solana, which is another great thing. You know, people buy on exchange, they transfer to their cold wallet or hot wallet. And if you do that with Ethereum, that's going to cost you easily, you know, $4, $5, $6 to do that transfer. With Solana, you're losing nothing. You're not even losing 1 cent. You're losing a fraction of a penny. So even if you do a round trip, you store them into your cold wallet, and then eventually one day you get some out transferred back to the exchange because you want to sell some, the round trip is still going to cost you less than 1 cent. Of course, they have lots and lots and lots of projects. So many people are building on Solana. We remember some of the huge news, like one, we had Visa that's going to work with Solana, and so many other brands that are building on that ecosystem.
Thank you, Boris. What about the on-chain data, and how does Solana compare to Ethereum in the past month or so?
Well, once again, it's night and day. And if you had a bag of Solana that was equal to your bag of Ethereum, let's say about a month ago, today you would have more than double the bag of Solana compared to the bag of Ethereum. Even if Ethereum went up a little bit, you would have more than double that. But their real volume is up in 1 month 80%. While in the meantime, Ethereum real volume is down 69%. So huge difference between the two already on the volume. Then on the market dominance, their market dominance went up 59% for Solana, while Ethereum is losing 4% once again, Solana has been one of the fastest growing of all the different coins over the past month. So of course, their market dominance is growing as well. Sharpe ratio is 2 plus 269% for Solana, minus 456% for Ethereum. And on the volatility, we're seeing 39% difference, plus 39% for Solana, while in the meantime, Ethereum is at minus 4% for volatility.
Thank you, Boris. What about the latest news and development with Solana?
So some of the big news, they just had their big conference, Solana. It was last week. It ended last Friday. And one of the things that they came up with is that they announced is the fact that now Solana right now is able to do about 700,000 transactions per second. But they can bring it to over 1 million very, very soon. And they announced that within the next 6 to 8 months, they will be to do unlimited number of transactions per second. So that whole story about, oh, we can do 10 transactions per second, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 50,000, all this is not going to matter because pretty much in about 6 to 8 months, Solana should be able to reach what they said, which is unlimited number of transactions on the blockchain per second, because it's just a matter of adding a few more machines. They have really optimized their code, so that's already a big announcement. Another thing is a new Dubai-based exchange that wants to be the home for the Solana ecosystem. So they are trying to bring a regulated crypto exchange to the international market, and it will be based in Dubai. So we're seeing their technology being better and better, which, by the way, last year and a little bit this year, they were plagued by two big things, Solana. One, they were plagued by the fact that FTX was behind them and was kind of pumping the price. And therefore, after the fall of FTX, that's when we saw the price of Solana really go down. But two, the Solana ecosystem, the blockchain itself went down several times, which of course created big worries for people using the blockchain. They were wondering, like, is it going to break down all the time? You know, some other projects like Cardano or Avalanche, etc., other L1s, you know, I've never experienced really any downtimes. So having multiple downtimes, you know, was really bad, but they seem to have fixed everything. And now we don't see any more of those. We haven't seen one in probably 10 months was the last time there was any time the blockchain had to stop. So that's also reassuring people that things have been fixed, things are better, and it is battle tested. That's a big difference compared to some of the new projects we see arriving, you know, on the market. They are claiming to be great and better than anybody else, but the problem is they've not been necessarily battle tested because they don't have the numbers of users, the number of transactions that Solana has had to deal with. So that's really also what's appealing about Solana. So overall, it's a great one. Now, it was definitely better if you had been able, like a few months ago, to buy Solana at, let's say, $17 or $18 or even $13 in June. I remember buying some myself around that time because it was such a great time to buy at $13. But even still now, there's still money to be made because this one is probably going to be one of the coins that's going to go really hot this bull run.
Thank you, Boris. What about staking Solana? Can you stake Solana, and where's the best place to get your APY?
Yeah, the best is to stake with the Solana's mainnet. So you get roughly about 7%. And so that's That's pretty good already to get 7% on the money you have invested. It's very easy to unstake. Only takes a few days. When you unstake, it's like about 4 days. You get your rewards every 2 to 4 days on the whenever you stake with the Solana's mainnet chain. So very user-friendly. Nice reward, 7% is nice. Currently, the inflation, the initial inflation was starting at 8%, annually, but it's reducing by 15% every year. So it's becoming more and more deflationary, and eventually will reach 1.5%. So very, very small inflation on Solana.
Thanks, Boris. What about the price prediction? Do you really see Solana hit about a 9x in the next 7 years or so?
Well, as we had said back in a few months ago, we've done several videos on Solana. Back then the multiplier was more like 15, 19x, because of the price was lower back then. So now we've already reached almost $40. But to be conservative, by next year, I think we can easily see about $100 for Solana. 2026, $200. 2028, $200, $250, maybe $300. And by 2030, north of $400, probably $430, maybe more. It's always hard, as we say, to predict multiple years because you don't know how, geopolitical things are going to be, the macroeconomy, etc. But really the idea here is to look at Solana like it can easily, reach a 9x. That's it. We look forward to see you on the next Kryptonite video. I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. And if you like the video at the end, click on the thumbs up.